Aw man, what did Discraft do to make so many people angry? What's up, degenerates? It's the Disc Golf World. I'm Jefferson, here on Labor Day to discuss everyone's favorite, AI. How fitting. Also, there may not have been a dgpt event this weekend, but we did have the CCR Open go down, which is a Q series, so might as well tell you guys about it. No more wasting time because I'm trying to get around in today, so drop a sub, grab your favorite frisbee, and let's get into this. Discraft has dominated the disc golf market in the recent years, assembling the best professional lineup, having hands down the best marketing, changing the game when it comes to plastic, and basically every trendy thing can be traced back to Discraft. Not only that, but they are one of the main reasons the Pro Tour can survive. Go look at how many events they sponsor. You only have to watch live for 20 minutes before you realize all the promotion they get. Rightfully so, because they are damn near saving the entire community. How many retired pros did they employ at this point? 2025 saw no signs of slowing down. If anything, they are only ramping things up, and why wouldn't they? It's not like they're losing fans. The exact opposite was happening. Every course is filled with AB jerseys. They release more exclusive discs that would be bought and flipped for 5x in the matter of minutes, and that Paul Macbeth investment couldn't be paying off any better. However, this week would be the first time I've seen Discraft take a hit in the eyes of the public. I'm not one to shy away from expressing how corny I think most of the stamps are, but these were getting attention for another reason. Take a look at this stamp. Anything look wrong? Here's the hint. How many fingers do humans have? The answer is 5, unless you're counting the thumb. Never was too sure about that or not. This had many people shouting AI, and if you haven't noticed, disc golfers do not like AI. Many were quick to post their feelings. In my recent memory, this is the first time I can think Discraft has faced pushback. Gonna make me bring back the term discrap. Kidding, Bob. Would love to work with you guys, but we'll take care of finding an artist. Even though I know Discraft already employs multiple graphic artists already, which is the reason I'm not entirely convinced this is AI. Why not tell the people you pay to make art to do the stamp art? That, and in their own post they mentioned their art department.
Our art department came up with another original masterpiece here. Check these out while you can, they're gonna sell out again. Next piece done by our art department.
I would like to believe Discraft wouldn't straight up lie to the community. I did try and reach out, but no response. Granted, it's only been like 12 hours and it's Labor Day. You probably shouldn't be working on social media during this time. Some are coming to their defense, saying the leftmost alleged finger is actually a poor design end of the sleeve that was jammed too close, making it appear to be an additional finger. That's for sure an opinion, but I'm getting the disc before buying that theory. Also, for the people trying to say this art only having 4 fingers is proof, this one I can see the pinky being tucked behind the hand, so maybe we're jumping the gun a bit too much. Discraft has yet to release any type of statement, and I'm not sure if they will. If this is in fact not AI, I really hope they acknowledge that, because this is seriously something people will stop supporting Discraft over. I've seen it in the comments already, and they wouldn't be the first company to face this type of backlash. Earlier in the year, GoPro put out a video using AI commentators and was absolutely torched for it. I would go as far to say that they lost a portion of their fan base as well. To this very day, you see the comments still referring to that atrocious video. Disc Golf's funny Australian Tyler Brickley leaned into AI for Infinite Discs commercials in the beginning of the season. I'm blanking on if those AI alpaca ads are still running, but he came out and defended them, saying he's had more fun in years creating this type of content. I can't blame disc golf fans for reacting so heavily towards AI either, as right now this is an extremely hot topic. Now, I don't believe we should boycott either, rather use this as a moment to show companies that as disc golfers we support those that support their own. It's not only lazy to generate some soulless slop, but it also puts others out of work. There are countless talented disc golf focused artists that absolutely kill it. And if you just thought, hey, that describes me, hit us up, because we need a few designs completed, including one for USDGC, our next tournament, Halloween, and honestly, so many more. But something we decided at the Disc Golf World since day one was to use a unique artist for every design. It represents that disc golf is different for everyone, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, we're all still part of the same community. Big shout out to Andrew for killing it with our Van Tribute merch that you can pick up today. Just hit us up on our socials. This controversy opened the door for other criticism, pointing out the use of AI voices in Discraft and dgpt commercials. This chatter isn't uncommon, but man, when you let people chirp, it becomes like my grandma's apartment. She's got birds. It's getting tougher and tougher to determine what is AI or not, turning the disc golf subreddit into a guessing game because no one can really tell. But I assure you, everyone has an opinion. Personally, I think it's a shame if these were AI generated, but is it that much worse than barely tweaking copyrighted characters? Let us know in the comments how you feel on the subject. Is it AI, or did all the Karens wake up on the wrong side of the bed after shooting another tournament below their rating? Speaking of events, how about we jump into the CCR Open? Shout out goes to Discraft for sponsoring the tournament and continuing to support the community. Just in case some of you forgot, they still do tons of great things for disc golf. And if other companies thought coughing up $35K to sponsor a DGPT event was worth it, then Discraft wouldn't need to waste so much funds on 6 events like they did this year. The CCR has been a staple event around dgolf, played on 2 fantastic courses, Renegades Trail and River's Edge, courses that Swiss and I played 4 years ago on a random trip out to Michigan. Day 1, Silas Schultz went off setting the bar, saying screw a 5 down, I'm going to put my blue hoodie on, shooting a 14 under, which did include a bogey. Came in at a solid rating of 1084 and giving himself a 2-stroke lead over Luke Taylor, who had a 2-stroke lead over the next closest player. Moving to the second course, Silas wasn't done proving he's not a dog with no bark, shooting straight up super hot fire, one-upping yesterday by a stroke. Unfortunately, the 15 under would only be rated 1075, but I think he'll be okay with his 6-stroke lead, and he don't care if you're on the sidewalk. The final round may have been his worst, but Silas stood on business, securing the dub by 2 strokes. His first A-tier win since his only other 2 in 2022. Luke Taylor in his home state comes runner-up after giving his best effort to catch up. Rounding out the podium was Evan Scott and Andrew Marweed. Over on the FPO side, I can't really tell you the story because there's no coverage, but congrats to Cat Merch for pulling out the victory. How about we do a quick Q Series update because I know all you guys at home really care about this. GT Hancock holds a solid spot in the lead, 70 points above Clay Edwards. Then you got Paul Kranz jumping up a spot now in 3rd after gaining 64 points. Still strange that the 42nd best disc golfer in the world according to the rankings is in the standings for the qualifying series, but maybe one day we'll figure out what the purpose for this thing is. I say that like a dick because there's actually potential here. When you start breaking down the storylines behind the names people don't know, you can make something almost out of nothing. I guess I shouldn't say nothing, rather than stripping the originality and possibilities from long-standing historical events by slapping DGPT on it. In 4th, you have the 2025 collegiate champ trying to earn his spot on tour. A former touring pro dropped by his sponsor due to the hard financial times. Now making moves proving he deserves a spot out there. Truly unlimited options to showcase a different side of the sport, yet nothing is done. I do appreciate the coverage because at least we can see what happens, but the context of the bigger picture is completely lost, which makes me think, what was the point? That's all I got for you today, but if you want more unfiltered disc golf takes, make sure to check out tomorrow's episode of The Spit Out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you doing? Listening to me ramble about some bullshit, yeah, you can't spare the 2 seconds it takes to press a button? Come on, man, help a brother out.